Bergdorf Goodman. It's right next to the Plaza Hotel on New York's Fifth Avenue. It's all ladies' hats, perfume, and designer fashion. Nothing bad could ever happen there. And to the best of my knowledge, nothing bad ever has. Plus, it's a rather small and intimate place. So if anything did happen, everybody would know about it. And the men, well, they're all across the street at the Bergdorf Goodman men's store. No one wants to be defamed or have their reputation besmirched. But maybe it's Bergdorf Goodman who should be litigating for having their name dragged through the mud. The art of fashion always combines glamour with the unexpected, but the preposterous, it's never part of fashion, no matter how far you extend the statutes of limitations. Welcome. Welcome to Conservative Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith. At Conservative Coffee Hour, we're working on conservative messaging that makes sense and cuts through all the political crap. We've been reminded that there's a difference between politics and government. Also, that what goes on in government is actually worse than what we see in the public face of politics. It's a sobering thought. Recently, we've been focused on the topic of abortion. We're the pro-life party, pro-life with restrictions, aligning with other liberal democracies such as France. It's legal in France to have an abortion up to 14 weeks because after that time, the fetus is a viable life. Seems simple enough. And if you can't agree with the French, well, then you're not very fashionable. But worse than that, you're also out of step with both liberal and conservative constituents. Some scream that allowing abortion before 14 weeks is using abortion as birth control. And the answer to that is yes. Yes, it is. We all want unbridled freedom and no regulation. And then we're outraged when our moral sensibilities are offended, when we encounter something we don't like. It's a real thing. We all have to accept that freedom comes with responsibilities. And part of that responsibility is being offended. Last week on the call, we discussed that we don't need to make everything a federal case. And in fact, most things are not federal crimes, including murder. Most are state and local issues. What happens in the fitting room at Bergdorf Goodman needs to stay there because it involves the private business of trying on clothes. Similar to those who champion both the pro and con narrative of abortion, it's time to get the government out of our vagina and out of our lives. And we can do that by saying this really isn't my size and it's not my style. To join us at Conservative Coffee Hour, this Saturday call is every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.